Hey Turtle fans, the White Foot Soldier here bringing you another action figure review. This time we are going to have a look at the highly anticipated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows figures, and the first figure we're going to look at is Krang. So if you haven't heard yet, obviously you know now that Krang is going to be in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. You can see we have the android body along with the Krang brain. And on the card we see the four Turtle Brothers up in the top right hand corner, the new logo for the movie, and down on the bottom we see the Paramount Pictures logo, and obviously these figures are by Playmates Toys. Let's have a look at the back of the card. And the back of the card reveals some characters for the upcoming movie, some fan favorites such as Bebop and Rocksteady, the new look Foot Soldier, new look Shredder, Splinter. I believe Splinter is actually going to just be a repaint. Casey Jones is going to be in the new movie, and then we get a couple variant turtle figures. We get Leonardo in, I'll get a closer look at that. Leonardo in the stealth disguise, Michelangelo in the pirate costume, and Raphael in his wingsuit. And then obviously the four brothers at the top. So let's crack open Krang and see what he's all about. Look here at the leaflet. Oh, it looks like features same as the back of the card, but we also get some of the vehicles. Looks like we get Street, focus on that, Street Speeder with exclusive Leonardo, Rage and Racer with exclusive Raphael, the Warthog Trike with exclusive Bebop, and the Rhino Chopper with exclusive Rocksteady. We also get the deluxe Talking Turtles, or Talking Figures, sorry, because there's also Bebop and Rocksteady, and the giant 11-inch figures. And I posted some of these pictures on my Instagram page of the 11-inch figures. Flipping over to the back, get the City Sewer Lair. So it's basically the same, what appears to be the same as the playset that Playmates Toys released early on in the Nickelodeon line. We see obviously some different artwork at the top there. And the long-awaited Technodrome playset, which most of you have probably heard about now. I'm going to be picking that up eventually, so be checking back for a review of that. The Turtle Tactical Vehicle, which I also posted some pictures on Instagram thanks to DVD from the Technodrome forum. Some role-playing, weapons, masks, and now let's get the Krang. Alright. First, have a look at the Krang brain. Not gonna rip any tentacles off here. Let me just slide that out. Don't want to pull it too hard and wind up ripping one of his tentacles right off. That's not really a smart packaging. There you go. I think I'm getting it. Wow. I'm not real sure what the deal was with this, but alright, there we go, got it out. Alright, so there's our first look at the Krang brain. Let's see if I can get the light a little bit. It's kind of bright. So it's soft and squishy, similar to the Krang brain that was early on in the Nickelodeon line. You can see the eyes are painted on this, and they're kind of little bit odd looking, but I'm just happy that they painted them, actually. The bottom is hollowed out, so we can see it's actually pretty light and squishy. The back has an extension of the brain, which is kind of neat looking. So there is the Krang brain. Now let's have a look at the android body. Actually has some decent weight to it. I didn't know how heavy it would be due to it being hollowed out, obviously, to fit Krang in his belly there. Getting a low battery signal. Let me just dismiss that. Alright. So now we have the android body. Android body features some articulation. The shoulders are pretty tight. Looks like some articulation in the elbow area. There's no wrist articulation. Looks like some articulation in the other elbow, but it's not a ball joint actually, it's just... So let's turn this guy around. And we can see he's got some articulation in the knees. Get a rotating ball joint actually in the knee. We get rotating ball joint hips. And get the hollowed out feet, which has been kind of a trend here in the new Playmates turtle figures overall. We get articulation in the head, or the neck I guess it is. And it looks like everything's pretty well painted from what we saw on the early pictures that came out. There is some, let me see, look around here and see if there's any, there's a little bit of sloppiness around the shoulders. How well, you can see kind of up in this area here, there's some sloppiness. The camera's not picking it up too well, but there's a little sloppiness there. Little sloppiness on the knees. You can see some silver kind of came up there, but really not too bad. So I'm pleased overall with that. There's nothing really that stands out right off the bat that that really bugs me or anything. We get the painted glasses on the face. Looks like it's a little sloppy maybe on the eyes, but not too bad. So let's stick Krang in and see how well he fits inside his android body. Or maybe there's actually a better technique to do this. I don't know if the back pops up. I haven't really messed with this guy, obviously. Let's see. Yep, it looks like he just slides right in. So I guess from my understanding, you just kind of shove him in there and maybe he kind of sticks out a little bit, huh? Back of the packaging kind of shows that he is in kind of weird. So I guess that's kind of it then. So it's kind of weird. Kind of shove him down in there and see if anything. Guess we'll have his tentacles sticking out there, so he fits, but obviously the tentacles stick out. That's kind of strange. Not really a huge fan of the way that looks, but I like the sculpt of this guy. The android body's cool. Krang brain alone or by itself is neat. So there's Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows movie. I'll just take one more extra glance here and make sure that I am putting that in the right way. Maybe his tentacles, I was thinking maybe his tentacles or something come out the back, but I haven't even looked online to see anybody else's pictures. I haven't had a whole lot of time recently, so I was just happy to even be able to get a hold of these guys. I guess that's it then. So I guess it's going to be kind of a weird looking, I'm sure, if I mess with them long enough, but you guys are probably already bored from me doing what I've done there, so we'll leave it at that. Again, here's Krang from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Out of the Shadows. And I also have Bebop and Rocksteady, who I'm going to review in my next video. So be sure to have a look around my YouTube page here as I upload that. And be sure to subscribe. Check out the website, thewhitefootsoldier.com, for all the latest Ninja Turtle news. And also check my Instagram page, just the Whitefoot Soldier. You can find me on there. I constantly post pictures of all kinds of Ninja Turtle goodness, and I'm sure I'll be putting up some pictures of these guys along with some of the other figures that I picked up. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.